Past midnight, the diner clock glows softly against the inky sky, a silent sentinel in the lonely night. Rain lashes down, blurring the world outside into an indistinct haze, as if reality itself is weeping. Streaks of water cascade down the diner windows, distorting the neon glow into fractured shards of light. The electric blue sign flashes "Eat," a desperate invitation in the overwhelming darkness. The diner stands solitary and still, a beacon of warmth against the cold indifference of the night. An oasis of light and promise. It offers solace to any weary soul brave enough to seek shelter within. In the stark emptiness of the late-night diner, Clara Evans wipes down the counter, her movements slow and heavy. The harsh fluorescent lights cast long shadows, revealing the deep lines of weariness etched on her face. The only sound is the monotonous hum of the refrigerator, a lonely soundtrack to her quiet despair. Each swipe of the cloth seems to echo a silent resignation, a surrender to the weight of her burdens. Her eyes, once bright, now reflect a profound emptiness, mirroring a life seemingly devoid of hope. The diner bell jingles, slicing through the quiet hum of late-night conversations. Ethan Hale steps inside, rain-slicked and sharply dressed, a beacon of uptown elegance against the diner's faded charm. He pauses, the polished sheen of his tailored coat catching the dim, nostalgic light. Behind the worn counter, Clara's eyes widen, surprise flickering across her face like a struck match. A silent question hangs in the air as their gazes meet, a moment of unexpected connection in the quiet diner. In the quiet of the night, Clara fills a cup with steaming coffee for Ethan, the only sound the soft hum of the diner. Her eyes flicker to the crescent-shaped scar on Ethan's hand, a silent question hanging in the air. Ethan's voice breaks the silence, a note of cautious hope in his tone. "Clara Evans?" Clara's surprise is evident as she responds, a hint of defensiveness in her voice. "Do I know you?" Neon light spills across the diner's checkered floor, casting long shadows that dance with the rhythm of the night. Ethan's face, a map of time etched with lines of memory, softens as he speaks, his voice a gentle echo from the past. Clara stares, her eyes wide with a brewing storm of confusion, the unspoken question hanging heavy in the air. A flicker of recognition sparks within her gaze, disbelief warring with a dawning understanding that reshapes her expression. "It's me, Ethan Hale. From high school," he says, the years melting away with each syllable. Outside, the relentless rain drums against the diner windows, each drop a stark reminder of time's passage and the haunting weight of years gone by. Under the harsh glare of fluorescent lights, Ethan leans forward, his expression earnest in the red vinyl booth. Clara watches him, a ghost of a smile hinting at untold stories and veiled disappointments. Ethan's voice fills the diner's quiet hum. "I left to make something of myself." His eyes search hers, a desperate plea hanging in the air. "Now I'm back to find something I lost." Clara's bitter laughter cuts through the tension. "And what's that, Ethan? Your car keys?" The diner's neon lights paint the night in long, stark shadows as Ethan leans in, his eyes burning into Clara. Clara nervously stirs her coffee, avoiding Ethan's intense gaze, the clinking spoon echoing in the otherwise silent diner. "Do you still sketch, Clara?" Ethan asks, his voice a low hum against the backdrop of the flickering diner light. "No, not anymore," Clara replies, her voice barely a whisper, heavy with unspoken stories and buried dreams. Under the harsh fluorescent lights of the diner, Ethan, radiating charm in a tailored suit, gestures emphatically, his smile a practiced facade. "The funny thing about success? It's a damn good mask," Ethan muses, his voice echoing in the diner. "And that's how I closed the deal. Biggest one of my career," Ethan declares, his words hanging in the air. Clara, her face etched with weariness, offers a subdued, "Congratulations, Ethan," her eyes betraying a hint of resistance. Ethan's expression shifts, a fleeting moment of vulnerability flickering across his features. "It's something. But you know, sometimes I wish," Clara interrupts softly, a knowing sadness in her voice. "Don't." Her inner voice completes the thought. "We all have our stories, our scars. It's just a matter of how well we hide them." In the neon-lit diner, The aroma of stale coffee mixes with unspoken regrets as Ethan leans in, his intense gaze meeting Clara's. Steam rises from Ethan's cup, mirroring the storm brewing in Clara's eyes. Ethan's voice cuts through the diner's hum. "Fight for your dreams again, Clara." Back in her dimly lit room, Clara pulls out a stack of old sketchbooks from under her bed, dust motes swirling around her. Her fingers gently trace the faded lines of her past creations, each stroke a painful reminder of forgotten passions. Tears well in Clara's eyes, a silent confrontation with the dreams she once held so dear. In the quiet of her apartment, the lamp beside Clara's bed sputters, casting dancing shadows across the room. The light steadies, illuminating a stack of sketchbooks that lie dormant, whispering untold stories. Clara's gaze softens as she looks upon them, a flicker of recognition in her eyes. A long-forgotten ember begins to glow within her, stirring long-suppressed emotions. Her lips curve slightly, a hesitant smile forming, breaking through years of solemnity. For the first time in years, genuine joy touches Clara's face, a beacon of hope in the stillness of the night. In the tranquil park, Clara sits poised on a bench, her sketchbook open, ready to capture the world around her. Her fingers dance across the page, skillfully sketching the familiar scenery, a nostalgic echo of shared dreams with Ethan. A sudden gust of wind sweeps through the park, stirring up a whirlwind of fallen leaves, scattering old memories like confetti. Lost in reverie, Clara's expression softens with wistful remembrance, a poignant reflection on days gone by. A moment of quiet contemplation breaks, as she is startled by a long-forgotten sensation. A genuine, heartfelt laugh bubbles up from deep within, a sound that hasn't graced her lips in years, signaling a rediscovery of joy. The diner glows warmly, shadows stretching as Ethan sees Clara in a booth, focused intensely on her sketchbook. The rich aroma of coffee mixes with the comforting scent of fried food, a backdrop to their reunion. Ethan's eyes reflect a deep, abiding faith as he speaks, his voice soft yet firm. "I never stopped believing in you." Clara pauses, her pencil still, her gaze meeting Ethan's across the table. The air thickens with unspoken emotions, a fragile bridge forming between them. A moment of vulnerability hangs in the balance, their shared history coloring every glance and gesture. Under the cloak of night, a lone white feather dances in the air, a silent messenger, descending towards the dimly lit street. Clara kneels, her fingers delicately tracing the feather's delicate form as she lifts it from the ground. Ethan's voice cuts through the stillness, a question hanging heavy in the air. "Do you still see signs?" Clara's eyes reflect a glimmer of hope amidst the darkness. "Maybe, just maybe," she whispers, cradling the feather. Bathed in sunlight, Clara unveils her architectural design, a symphony of modern innovation and nostalgic echoes. The model stands as a breathtaking testament to her hometown, a landscape of dreams reborn in glass and steel. Ethan watches from the audience, his eyes mirroring a profound sense of pride and admiration for Clara's creation. The judges lean forward, their faces etched with awe and intrigue, captivated by the sheer artistry before them. Beneath a starlit sky, Clara and Ethan wander along the tranquil riverside, their figures softened by the gentle moonlight. Shadows dance with the flowing water, mirroring the subtle movements of their intertwined hands. Ethan's voice breaks the silence, a soft declaration hanging in the night air. "Dreams never really leave." His words carry the weight of hope, a promise whispered into the darkness. "Sometimes they just wait for us to come back." Clara's heart swells with the quiet certainty of love found and a new beginning embraced. Follow Clara's journey of rediscovery and love, because some dreams are worth waiting for. Like, share, and subscribe for more cinematic stories that touch the heart.